Logo shot. What's going on, Django'JoE? Coming back one more time for that nigga. You heard me last time on the Django'JoE show? Something amazing. Understand what I'm saying? Yo, make sure y'all get these classes. Reachable on Teachable. And welcome to episode 4. I have no idea where I'm at right now. This is how my episodes usually go. I just find myself waking up in the morning and I'll go for a walk. Morning. And pretty much after that walk, I find myself in random areas. So it works out, you dig? But know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get these classes, know what I'm saying? More on the way. This time we're going to end it in May. But coming back in June, you know what I'm saying? I got the advanced situational classes. And every month you'll see me upload. You feel me? But this is episode 4, if I ain't said it before. You know what I'm saying? Life hacks and harsh facts. Because life is what life is, you feel me? And there's nothing you can do about it. But the thing is, as long as you're living it the best way you can, hey, it always works out. You hear me? So, like I said, y'all ain't getting no video this week. But what we gonna do is gonna push on through, you hear me? So let's get straight to it. You know how I like to do it. Ha. Django'JoE coming back with the early AM flow to help your week with the words that I gotta speak. This is the Ebonic speaking channel where I speak it how I feel while wearing khaki and teal. How's it going? You heard me? Welcome to episode 4 where I say it how I gotta say and we ain't come here to play. You heard me? This is life hacks and harsh facts. Starting off with number 1. Nobody cares. You feel me? Nobody cares. We're at a point in society where you can pretty much be who you want to be, do what you want to do, as long as it fits into certain guidelines. As long as you're, know what I'm saying, not hurt anybody. Like once you turn 21, if you want to, like whatever the fuck you want to mess with at 21 and up, go for it. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? All these traditions, all these things that people are holding on to from their parents, all that shit. Know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, what you eat doesn't make me shit. What you fuck doesn't make me nut. What you smoke doesn't get me high. You get what I'm saying? Everybody has their own thing. And at this point in life, you know, you got to do what makes you happy, because the biggest life hack of all is realizing that, you know, nobody cares. So, shit, the moment I start doing me, the better things start to be. You get what I'm saying? It's that easy. Like with me, I enjoy teaching. Teaching is my shit. Like literally, like I enjoy seeing the smile on adults' faces. I'm an adult teacher. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got time to work with nobody kids, nobody teenagers, nobody young adults. I work strictly with adults, because the smile that you see on an adult's face when they finally realize, like they had their aha moment, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing like that, because you know for a fact it's gonna change their life for the rest of their life. You heard me? Like I've done all kind of things for people that I don't brag about. Like I've taught plenty of adults how to tie their tie for the first time that they never knew. Now they feel more confident when they put on suits. I've taught people how to, know what I'm saying, wax their cars. I don't know what I'm saying. Now they feel comfortable that they're saving money doing it now because they know how to do it. Like I love teaching people. I love teaching people how to, know what I'm saying, roll joints correctly. I do that all the time, because you'd be surprised how many people hate smoking with the people they smoke with. They just don't know how to roll. You heard me? It takes time. Keep practicing. Buy you a dummy set, and you know what I'm saying, from that dummy set, buy you some papers and just keep practicing how to roll until you get it right. It's not that hard. A lot of y'all just quit. It's a lot of y'all's real problem. Y'all just quit when it gets hard. You know what I'm saying? The reason a lot of people quit when it gets hard is because they're enabled. They've been, you know, given the right to. They've been given the permission to be lazy, because at the end of the day, they know that they have somebody to run back and depend on. And I've said that in a few episodes. I'm gonna continue to say that, because one of the most crippling things that a lot of people don't realize is that you have to learn how to do this on your own, because the people that you're around aren't always gonna be there. At some point, everybody separates, whether you want to realize this or not. You heard me? And the ones that plan and understand that, those are the ones that live life, you know, those are the ones that live life on better terms. Like me, I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, I don't like being around people like that. So if I was around somebody, it was because we were actually, you know what I'm saying, in my mind, on my side of the fence, real cool. You know what I'm saying? I could be cool with anybody. I could, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't bond with people easy, but it's just like, for me, if you're chill, I'll be chill, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what I'm saying, when I go out and about and I meet random people, the reason they're so welcoming and receptive is because I give off that same kind of energy. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, standoffish. I may look like I'm zoned out most of the time when I'm walking, but I'm very self-aware of what's going on in my environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always, you know, paying attention, but it's fun to me to be by myself. It's fun to me to be alone, and that's okay. I'm not like you. You get what I'm saying? I'm me, and that's the point of life. You know what I'm saying? To be yourself. You don't want to be living another person's experiences, because you live that person's life. And that person's life, if it doesn't have the happy ending, like, what's the point? You get what I'm saying? Like, I've realized that after a while. Like, so many people are repeating loops of the people that they grew up watching, that, you know what I'm saying, whether you realize that or not. You get what I mean? That it's just like, if you see that their ending isn't happy, when are you going to change it? Well, that's the point. You know what I'm saying? If I know the end result of your entire story, you're where you could have made the most important decision to change the entire outlook and outcome. You just didn't do it. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it. You feel me? That's why I told you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people look up to sports leagues. That's cool. I did too. You know what I'm saying? But I also looked up the different kind of, I guess, avenues when it came to me figuring out what kind of adult I wanted to be. I watched cartoons. You know what I'm saying? I love cartoons. You get a whole bunch of lessons in cartoons that you don't get from anywhere else. Does it mean I'm a weird adult? No. It just means that I learned it. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all sit there and y'all been watching sports your entire life, but you can't even pick up a ball and throw it if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their own thing. You feel me? And for me, I'm a student. I'm a forever student. I love learning. And that's the biggest thing about myself that I figured out at a young age. I love reading. I love figuring things out, because I've been in situations to where, you know, a motherfucker will make you look dumb. They will make you look dumb as long as you let them make you look dumb. So once I figured out that I can't throw hands with people to get my point across and hurt them for real because that's what they want me to do, so I'll fit a bigger narrative that they're trying to go for, I'll make you look stupid mentally. And once I figured out, you know what I'm saying, the biggest way to make the majority look stupid is to let them play into their own plots. You got it. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep working on myself. Better for my health. You feel me? That rolls into number 2. Life ain't easy. Life is not easy, but it doesn't mean that it has to be hard. You heard me? Like, the thing about life that makes it hard is that people don't understand that life is not going to get easier as you age. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that makes life easier for people is that when people realize that it's not going to get easier. You feel me? Bills happen, things happen. I look young as hell right now. You hear me? I do not look like I'm about to be 33 years old, let alone 32. You feel me? But I know in time that's gonna change. I'm gonna look older. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you feel me? My body, how it is right now. You know what I mean? Like, I work through a spinal cord injury. Do you know how hard that is? You know how mentally tough you have to be on the days that you can't walk? I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying that to say, like, man, I've lived my life. You know what I'm saying? And I have a whole lot more exciting, you know what I'm saying, beautiful, wonderful, you know what I'm saying, views to help you view all the way to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my life is going places because I put in the work for it. You heard me? But I already knew that I had to, because I knew at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna, you know what I'm saying, take care of me for real. So why depend on people? That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why depend on people ever? You heard me? Like, I know for a fact that when you start to feel like a burden to a motherfucker, they'll do you any kind of way to get, you know what I'm saying? People never tell you how they really feel about you. They just act passive aggressive until you get it. And that's a normal in society. And to me, that just never made sense. Like, if you don't like me, say you don't like me, because the more that you hang around me, when it finally comes out that you did like me, the more I'm gonna look at you like you're a bitch. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could have been said all that. You know what I'm saying? Because the one thing you can't get back is time. And the one thing that people don't do out here, they're not honest. So who cares about other people's opinions? You know what I'm saying? Life ain't easy. People won't tell you the truth. The reason there are so many talented people that don't know they're talented is because they're hanging around a bunch of untalented people that are benefiting from their talents. You get what I'm saying? That's just how life works. It's just how things are. People, you know, the more you start to learn about people, the less you like them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like me, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate people. I would rather keep my distance, because there's a lot of things that are going on. There's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It's all about control. Straight up, like it's just really all about control. Like somebody that, you know, somebody either grew up with too strict of parents or somebody either grew up with parents that weren't strict enough. They feel like they want to just, know what I'm saying, tell you how to live your life. And it's just like, bro, if you're not working towards the positive, I don't care. I don't care about money like that. I don't care about having wild ass adventures that'll, know what I'm saying, you know, I don't care about having the funnest summer ever if it's going to destroy the rest of my life. Like, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, good things come with time. And the best things come to those who wait. You feel me? So I'm learning that. It took time to learn that. You feel me? But when you learn that, you know what I'm saying, everybody has what I like to call a fuck it moment. When they realize that, you know what I'm saying, man, fuck this, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call that person again. Fuck this. I'm not going to depend on that person again. Fuck this. That means that I got to sit down and, you know, man, we're eating canned food until we learn how to cook for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, because I'm not going to ask another person for a penny because I've seen how people do each other. It's nothing genuine out here. Everybody has that moment before they hit adulthood. And for those that are like me, I'm self-sufficient. So I know for a fact that, you know what I'm saying, okay, it takes time to learn things. In the beginning, it's not going to be what I think it is, but I know in time, I'm going to figure it out. You get me? You got some people that are, you know what I'm saying, they're team-oriented. They have to do the group operation thing, you know what I'm saying? Those are the guys that you'll see, you know, I may be weak here, but I know you're strong here, and I know where you're weak at, I'm strong at, so let's team up together and let's do what we got to do, you know what I'm saying? You got a whole organizations built off of that kind of mentality. I'm not for that because I see how people are. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, to each their own. And it's just like when you hit that fuck it point, you realize that you got to start taking care of yourself because as you get older, people get colder. You get what I'm saying? Nobody is going to take care of you. Nobody is obligated to take care of you. The worst thing that I've seen is for people to be in the old folks' home. And that's it. That's how your story is. You get what I'm saying? Like, your whole, you got super rich and now your entire family is waiting you to die so they can get that money. Like, fuck that. You heard me? I'm not with all that shit right now. So I'm living the life that I want to live on my terms. Every chance that I get. Every morning I wake up, I say my graces, I go work out. I know it's going to benefit me in the long term. You know what I'm saying? And that goes into number 3. Happiness is a choice. And I'm choosing to be happy. There's an option. Every situation that you get into, there's a way that you can look at it. You can look at it as either, you know what I'm saying, oh shit, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? My life is just what it is. Or you can look at it as, you know what I'm saying, okay, this is a moment that's going to teach me something that I'm going to benefit from. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard. Like, man, when things get hard, I know it's about to get better. That's how I look at it. So I transmute a lot. You know what I'm saying? Transmuting is as easy as just, you know, I'm not looking at this negative. I can't afford to look at this negative. I've been through too much negative to continue to look at things negative. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm done with that kind of mindset. I'm done with that kind of lifestyle. I've seen where it gets me, and it's not worth it. It doesn't have the happy ending. You know what I'm saying? So now I look at stuff as, you know, like I said, when it gets tough, cool. It's not going to be tough eventually. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working towards the eventually. But in the moment, I'm like, hey, it is what it is. That is what it is mentality is in itself a life hack. You have to accept things for what they are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a dark-skinned black man. I'm never going to have the experience of being an Asian person, a Spanish person, a white person. I'm going to have the dark-skinned black man experience. A lot of people are never going to experience the dark-skinned black man experience. No matter what you do, no matter how much, I guess, tanning options that you go with. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll never relate to me. I'll never relate to you. But at the same time, we can mutually understand that we're having a human experience together. That doesn't mean that during this human experience that our, you know what I'm saying, interactions with each other have to be hostile. For what? Life is hard enough. You get what I'm saying? And when you start to realize that, you start to attract more people that realize that. I don't do anything to see cool people all day long, no matter what tax bracket. I don't care how broke you are. I don't care how rich you are. I don't involve myself with people that aren't cool, that aren't chill, that aren't understanding, that don't have an open mind towards, you know, people can look like this and have an entire background that is completely over here. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. Anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? And when I got around more people like that, when I started to have that kind of mindset, when my mind started to shift towards the positive, as tough as it is, you get what I'm saying? Things started to work out. Like I said, it's like a synchrony effect. As I said before, once you start this, once you get it going, eventually everything else is going to go with it. Eventually everything is going to pick up. Eventually everything is going to align, and that's when it finally happens. That's when it finally makes sense. That's when it finally just, you know, saying you get the results. The point is you have to start the clock. You get what I'm saying? Like if somebody would have just said that to me in the beginning, just straight up, hey, bro, start the clock. It may take 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. The point is the sooner you start, the sooner it goes. Nothing's gonna change until you make the change. You get what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? That is what did it for me. Or that is what did it for me. That's really, yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? That was my make it or break it. When I realized that shit, all I gotta do is start. Man, and just stick with it. It's gonna get extremely tough. It's gonna get, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be what it is. I'm gonna be spending my money like I'm spending it, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come back better because I put in the work. And that's all that I had to do. Cool. You hear me? Like y'all saw the beginning of these things. Y'all saw how I went from, you know what I'm saying, wearing other people's brands, other people's suits, other people's clothing. Now you see me rocking my own. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the khaki and teal. You feel me? What else I got on? The tank to go with the fitted. You know what I'm saying? I got my own drawers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I keep saying my own drawers part because when you know what I'm saying, I don't know why. But you know, when you deal with women that, you know, like to keep memorabilia so they'll steal your drawers, you know, you get to a point when you start running out of drawers. So I am so proud to say that I got my own drawers. I'll be like, bitch, give me my shit back. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, oh, all right, cool. They got my logo right the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can pull these kind of moves now. You heard me? And that's because, you know what I'm saying? This goes into number 4. I looked out for myself. Number 4, look out for yourself. You heard me? Like, because I looked out for myself, you can look at my life now. You can see the happiness that I'm, you know what I'm saying? You may not be able to feel it, but you can see it. You know what I'm saying? I feel good. I look good. I took the time to make this happen. Man, I worked through a spinal cord injury. Do you know how hard that is? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, like, I've been in situations that you don't come back smiling from, that I'm smiling from. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally a walking stereotype breaker. You hear me? Like, because people that look like me aren't supposed to be doing what I'm doing, but you know, I don't care what y'all say. Bees don't care what y'all say. Proportionally, they're not supposed to be able to fly. They do it anyway. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know, that's how life is. And once I figured that part out, once I figured out, you know what I'm saying, it is what you make it. If you want to make it fun, make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Everything worked out for me. Nah. You hear me? Like I said, once I figured out you have to start the clock. That's it. That's all I needed. You heard me? And once I started looking out for myself, like I said, I cook amazing now. You know what I'm saying? When I first started off cooking when I was in Cuba, my food was what it was. You know what I'm saying? It was trash. It was trash, but you know, I made it happen though. Like, not everything was trash. I found out what I was good at. You heard me? And eventually from there, we started working on what we were good at till we got better. And you know what I'm saying? What I was, you know what I'm saying, bad at, I got better at. You heard me? Like, I got my own style when it comes to everything. You feel me? Definitely. But it took me having to figure out how to get my own style and get my own style. You get me? Like I said, the people who do things in life only do things in life because they figured out that they have to do things in life to do things in life. It's not that hard. You feel me? We just make things hard again because pretty much your life is as hard as the people that allow you to make excuses. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I figured that part out. Like, once I was around people, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I make music. I love making music. But if you're gonna lie to me about my music, I can't be around you because I know that you're gonna be the reason that I'm progressing slowly. Because you wanna save my feelings as opposed to telling me something constructively that'll help me get better faster. You get what I mean? Like, I had dyslexia. You get what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed of that. And shouts out to the person that's watching this that cures dyslexia in my lifetime before hopefully my mid-40s. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to you. You get me? But it's just like, I still write books. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If I'm flipping a word, it's just, I flip the word. You can pretty much read what I'm writing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not letting that hold me back from doing what I want to do. You get what I'm saying? I love drawing. I can't draw, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, you know, draw, I guess, stanza for stanza a comic book, but at the same time, I can draw what I can draw until I can. You hear me? Like, I don't let anything stop me. Like, even when it comes down to walking, you hear me? I don't want to be taking the tip on. Even when it comes down to walking, You hear me? Like, look, I holler. You hear me? Like, the Godzilla reference has more than one meaning. I literally walk like that. You know what I'm saying? You see me going like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it took me a while to even be able to do that. You hear me? But it's just like, I don't quit. I don't stop. I keep going. I'm not going to give myself the excuse of I can't, because I see what happens to people who give themselves the excuse they can't. Like I said, a person will do you how you allow them to do you until you don't allow them to do you like that. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't understand that you're great, you're around the wrong people. It's as easy as that. If nobody's telling you where your talents are, if everybody's just, you know what I'm saying, if you're always the helper, if you're always the sidekick, if you're always the person that, you know what I'm saying, gets called on to do things as opposed to doing things on your own, hey, guess what? You have somebody around you that's benefiting from you as opposed to you benefiting from you. Everybody's duh is somebody's aha. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's something about you that is genius as fuck. It's just you don't realize it yet and somebody else does. I promise you. Me, I don't know everything. I love the fact that I don't know everything. I don't want to know everything. You get me? The person that knows everything wants to know what I'm saying. That's a curse within itself. Knowledge is a curse because like I said, with me, when it comes to relationships, I know so much about relationships now. I know so much about how, you know what I'm saying, people think. It's just like, you know, it's hard for me to get it because I've seen too many scenarios. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me to be in friendships because I've seen too many scenarios. It's hard for me to trust people because I've seen too many scenarios, but it doesn't mean that I don't, or I don't, you know what I'm saying, that I won't ever trust again, that I won't ever be in a relationship again, that I won't ever have a circle of people that I know what I'm saying, like, I confide in to a degree. You get what I mean? Like, I'm not living in the past, but it's just like I know a lot of scenarios. You get what I mean? That came with knowledge, that came with experiences, that came with me, you know what I'm saying? There's a door when it comes to learning. You get what I'm saying? Like, a better way to say that is, no matter who I'm learning from, I take into account 99% of what they say, and 1% of that goes to my opinion, and my opinion outweighs the 99%. You get what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, because once you start to think like somebody, you start to experience their experiences, as I said previously. You get what I'm saying? And once you start to experience somebody's experiences, if you're not as equipped as they are for those experiences, that's when you crash. And I would rather crash on my terms and learn from it in a way that worked for me, as opposed to learning in a way that worked for that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you could have had to sit down for 5 years to learn that you don't need to sit down for 5 years. I don't need to experience that because you experienced it. You get what I'm saying? You could have had gotten on child support for a kid that's not your kid because you dealt with this kind of, you know what I'm saying, individual. I don't need to experience that. I just need to know if somebody's playing emotional games, it's time for me to bounce. You get what I'm saying? Like, just because the business didn't work out for you, but the business in itself, the field for it, has been shown that it's going to work. It just means that you stop doing something. You stop giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You got frustrated along the way. And it happened. You know what I'm saying? I just know if that happened to you, that what I need to do is better prep for that in advance. Understand that, you know what I'm saying, things take time. It's not going to happen overnight. That's the life hack. When you understand that, you know what I'm saying, life is what life is and it's going to be what it's going to be, you have to adapt to the lane that you choose to stroll in. That's it. It's not that hard. Like I see, what's an uproar going on? There's a couple cases going on, high profile cases going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look at those kind of things after a while and you say to yourself, I mean, people get caught all the time, no matter what. Like, there are so many cases before camera that were caught. Like, everything is on camera now. Why are y'all still out here doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're at a point now in society where you can get passive income legally and not have to worry about a thing in life. It's like, I've seen documentaries of people with college degrees that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars that are choosing to do illegal shit just for attention from hoes and people that don't give a fuck about them. And I'm like, this is the world that we live in. And the life hack is to see through all that, see through the bluff, see through the, you know what I'm saying, the chauvinistic, I guess, views of people that are just, you know what I'm saying, way too out of touch with reality to understand that things have consequences. One of the biggest life hacks ever is just destroying your ego. Understanding that not everybody thinks like you. Understanding that, you know what I'm saying, you can't save the world no matter how bad that you think you can. Understanding that, you know what I'm saying, your ideas may work for 99% of people, but there's always that 1% that it will never work for because they'll never be able to relate to it. Like I said, I'm a dark-skinned black man with gold teeth and tattoos. I have a beautiful mind. I'm very creative. Doesn't mean that every dark-skinned black man with gold teeth and tattoos has a beautiful mind and they're creative. No. It just means that when you run into them, when you run into a dark-skinned black man that has gold teeth and tattoos that's creative, he can be him, but you understand that, okay, there's a person out here that's like Django'JoE also. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, there's boxes for everybody. Not everybody is, you know what I'm saying, the same. Not everybody's perfect. Not everybody's, you know what I'm saying, not everybody's cool. Not everybody's uncool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt because pretty much that's what I need for me. I'm not gonna, because I hate being judged so much, I don't judge. You know what I'm saying? I take into account it per se, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody judges in a sense, but I take into account, like, okay, if I'm dealing with somebody and you look like a thug, alright, I grew up with a lot of people that look like thugs. I've also grew up with a lot of people that look like thugs that weren't thugs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and judge you to the fullest degree. I'm going to take into account what you're presenting to me is what I'm going to take into, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, that's how we're going to operate, that's how we're going to move forward. Like, that's why I say all the time, you're going to dress like a hoe. Stop getting mad when hoe shit happens. You know what I'm saying? You're in there working for it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, if you want a better life, I'm going to keep saying this part. Live a better life. It doesn't start off instantly amazing. It just takes time, and gradually you get there. So, just to wrap it all up, you know what I'm saying? If somebody got something to say about you, this season we're doing things a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna ignore it. Let it go, you know what I'm saying? Because when you let it go, you grow every time. The universe teaches you in ways to piss you off 90% of the time because you remember it better. So when you remember, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just a dumbass right there. That person showing out right there, that person wants attention. I ain't got time for all that. I'm living amazing right now. You know what I'm saying? Why mess that up? Think about it. You know what I'm saying? Life gets great. Like I always say, enjoy your day, enjoy your week. You got this. You heard me? All it takes is for you to start the clock.